Hello YouTube, this is Crosscheck and welcome. So I've been asked lately to do a video on ILS. Some people seem to be having some trouble doing ILS approaches. I am assuming they are mostly using the 737. It seems some people come from FSX and they are used to do the ILS in some way, which I used to do, but I don't remember anymore how that used to work. I was supposing that it was very similar. It seems not. So this is gonna be a really simple and a basic tutorial on how to work with the ILS on X-Plane 11 and the 737 default. So let's jump into the cockpit. Okay, no fuel. Okay, we're gonna do something about that. Total fuel, let's do 15,000. Apply changes. Okay. Alright, so at the moment we are in Berlin, Tegel. That is Echo Delta Delta Tango. And okay, flaps 5. Okay, I think we're ready for takeoff. And we are, as we can see, this is runway 08 left. So the thing is, to do a ILS approach, I always go and look at the charts. So here we are. These are the charts for the approaches for Echo Delta Delta Tango. This is the approach, the ILS approach, runway 08 left. So as you can see, it is very simple. It tells you the frequency, the final approach course, and it shows you the waypoint where where you can grab the glide slope, intercept the glide slope, and it tells you what altitude you should be at, the course that you should be at, and the path that you're supposed to follow. So it's quite simple. So basically, if you want to intercept these ILS in particular, you need to fly to the waypoint Ligba. So you just input in your FMC the waypoint Ligba. You fly directly to it. Just make sure when you reach it, you are on a heading of 079er or something similar. Because if you're not, you're gonna have to turn around, and then you're not gonna be able to intercept the glide slope, right? So it's best in this case. It's best if you are coming from the west. If you're coming from the east or something like that, well, try and pass the waypoint and do a U-turn, and then come to the waypoint Ligba with the heading of around 079, right? So we have our ILS and our course, which at the moment it is set, because I was practicing it a little bit earlier just to make sure everything worked fine. So let's move that. Okay, so there we go. This is normally how you would be. No diamonds here, no vertical diamonds, no horizontal diamonds. That means no glide slope, no localizer, and the course is well, somewhere else. So in standby we have 109.1, which is the ILS frequency. If we change it to active, now you can see we have the diamonds. We are straight on the localizer, but we are below the glide slope. That's because the glide slope wants to drop you a little bit in front of us. That's why it shows that way. But yeah, so there it is. And the course is, of course, it's 079er. And that's basically all you need for the ILS approach. Like, that's all that is required. You should do some more stuff and you should program your FMC and everything, but even though my FMC is not programmed, or it doesn't have anything in it, I'm able to do the ILS approach. So let's get into the air. We're gonna reach, I'm not gonna go to 3000 as over here, because I'm not even gonna, I don't think I'm gonna even reach the waypoint leg. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be, well, I mean, I could, no, I'm gonna ignore the waypoints. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off, fly runway heading, which is 079er. Actually, let's switch this. I can't. Oh, isn't that something? Well, there you go. I'm gonna be using this one for the time being. Okay. Okay, I'll be using this one. It's gonna be easier for me to backtrack. So I'm gonna go runway heading, and then I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna do U-turn and fly parallel to the runway. Just gonna wait for the glide slope to be above me, and then I'm gonna do another U-turn, and I will align with the ILS and the autopilot. I'm gonna try a auto land, see how that works out. So yeah. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Full throttle. I think we have a couple of gusts, like 5 knots of gusts. Let me get that. Okay. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit shaky, but nothing too crazy. 80 knots. 100, 10, 20, rotating, steady, positive rate, you're up, flaps 2. Okay, if you can see, the glide slope is sinking rapidly, so now it's telling us we are well above our glide slope, which is kind of obvious. So flight directors on, auto throttle armed, we can do the autopilot, heading select, vertical speed, 2500 should be okay. And yeah, let's fly. Let's do a U-turn. So here is really easy because we can see the course, the course line, so we just go to the opposite side. And there we go. Yeah, 259. So now we're doing a U-turn, and oh, the flaps, jeebus, speed. Yeah, we don't wanna damage the flaps. We'd reach 2000 too fast. Okay, so as you can see, we are now backtracking. We should be flying parallel to the runway. Oh, there it is. So there's a runway. We're now flying parallel to it. Let's make this process a little bit faster by increasing our speed to 310. As you can see, we lost the diamonds, the localizer and the glide slope diamonds. That is because we are really off Okay, so now we have a kind of localizer thing. It's not the diamonds. It's more like a little triangle, but still we got something. So as you can see, it is telling us that the runway is at our left, but it's not to our left from our current heading. It's to our left from the course that we selected. So from the course of 079er, oh, there we go. Now we have the localizer and the glide slope diamond. So let's slow down really hard to 220, and let's fly heading off 060 to intercept the localizer. Whoops, what? Nope. My bad. That was too much. Okay, there we go. 060. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's to the left of the course, not relative to whatever we are right now. So right now it is actually, the runway is to our right, but that's because we are backtracking the course. So now that we're flying to towards the course, now the runway is effectively going to be to our left. So you need to keep that in mind for the ILS approach. Now what we need to do is just make sure we notice when the localizer wakes up. That is when it starts to move. Once it starts to move, we know it's live. We can call that the localizer is live. As you can see, we are below the glide slope. This little thing right here is also telling, oh, there we go, localizer live. We can click the approach button, and the aircraft will try to intercept the localizer, and also we'll try to intercept the glide slope when it's available. As long as you first have you are below the glide slope, and as the glide slope comes closer to you, the aircraft will intercept it and fly with it. But if you are above the glide slope, that's not gonna work out pretty well. So yeah, don't do that. Okay. So the aircraft is now trying to establish, even though we set a heading of 60, the aircraft is now doing whatever it's necessary to establish itself with the localizer. We're waiting for the glide slope. Now, what I like to do is reach the glide slope with your minimums, because if you fiddle around while on the glide slope with your speed and your flaps and all that, the aircraft is gonna start moving quite a bit. I mean, you can do it, but it's easy to stall. So let's start decreasing our speed. I'm gonna do 160 for now. Flaps 5. Okay, now actually the glide slope is now live, so maybe we should go all the way to 140. 140, flaps 10. Flaps 15. Okay, now the aircraft is establishing itself with the localizer all by itself. I didn't do anything else than pressing the approach button, and now the aircraft is now descending according to the glide slope, maintaining 140. And there's a runway in sight. So let's see, over here you can see the flaps limits. We are at flaps 15 for the time being. That is 200 knots, so we're pretty good. We're gonna use flaps 30. So as long as we're below 175, which we are, we should do great. Let's take our gear down. Flaps 25. The aircraft is gonna have to move around a little bit. Let's just give him the opportunity to do just that. There we go. Everything looks all right. Let's do flaps 30. Okay. Auto brakes 2. Speed brake armed. Let's do 130 in speed. Slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, that's too aggressive, man. No need to be so aggressive. Jesus, what's wrong with you? Okay, there he goes. He's got this. Kinda. He's fighting it. I wanna see what happens. I'm gonna let the aircraft land all by itself. Oh, it's having some trouble right now. Jesus. Dude, why are you being so aggressive with the throttle? Come on, take it easy. You need help with that throttle? And there he goes again. Look at him. Doing a mess. Jesus Christ. He's having quite some trouble. Let's take the auto throttle away from him because he's being an idiot. There we go. There we go. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? What are you doing? Whoa, no. Let's take control away from him. Boop. There we go. Yeah, that's why you want to get your speed right from a distance, because then it starts to oscillate and stuff like this happens. But yeah, other than that, that's quite simple. Just try to get your speed right from a good distance. I am super annoyed at the time being. Super annoyed. This is my 4th time. I will show you guys all the bloopers right next of the tryouts I've been doing. It was a mess. I just wanted to land this thing quickly. It was driving me insane. I don't understand what the hell was going on, but yeah, I just wanted to land, so that's why I slowed down until the very last second. I don't know. It's been behaving quite crazy. Also, there are a couple of gusts here, so maybe that's complicating things a bit more. But I hope I explained good enough how the ILS works for you guys to practice it and see how that works out. Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts related to the video or related to whatever you think makes. I don't know. Just post the comments. Go on, don't be afraid. And if you like the video, please like. And if you haven't subscribed already, why not? Come on, what are you waiting for? Anyway, yeah, check out these bloopers. They are freaking Jesus. Oh my God, I got so pissed, man. I got so pissed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. Happy flying. Cross check out. 50. I think I'm gonna jump to 25 flaps. Yep, 25. 25 flaps, gear down. Actually, let's go flaps 30. Let's give it a little bit of power because it's stalling. Oh, oh my. Oh, I see now. Okay, maybe it's a good time we can do 140 flaps 30. There's the runway. There she is. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let the aircraft land by itself. Let's see how that works out. Ooh, ooh, what? Not again. Not again. No, 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 no. No, you didn't. We're giving the aircraft a lot of work to do. While on the glide slope, we're fiddling with the speeds. Look at the angle of attack the aircraft has right now. This is not good. If you can grab the glide slope with a speed and maintain it, like the minimums, that's good, because if not, the aircraft is gonna have to fight it all the way, like it is doing right now. But I just want to show you guys what you can be doing on the flap overspeed. Really? Overspeed 125. Oh my Jesus Christ.